this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. In this episode, I'm going to take a look at what I believe is one of the most popular weight loss myths out there, just bar none. And it's this idea, this really simple idea that in order to lose weight, pretty much the only way you can lose weight is you need to burn more calories through exercise and moving around than the calories that you take in through food. Simple as that, a simple formula. All the complexity of human biology and digestion and hormones can be reduced down to a simple formula that even like a third grader could add up. To me, I've never bought that. I have much more respect for the complexity of the human body than that. And fortunately, I have some data to share with you guys. First of all, most of you guys might know if you saw that episode we put out a few weeks ago, I ran the Seal Beach 5K, and I stepped up my normal training. Normally, as you see here, I'll show you my Strava, which I highly recommend. It's great for runners and cyclists to log all their training in there. And I'll start off with what I was running before I started training. Here's what I was doing in January. You'll see roughly about 7 miles a week, give or take, but on average 7 miles a week. But in March, I'd step that up to about 17, at least 15, but on average like 17 miles a week in order to get ready for that 5K in April. All right, guys, so in January, I weighed 179 pounds. That's my normal winter weight that I get to about every year. And in March, I still weighed 179 pounds. So you'd think by bumping up all that mileage and burning way more calories, I should lose some weight. Well, here's where I have some really cool data. In Strava, it shows you how many calories you burn on any given run. So what I did is for the week of January 6th, a 7-mile week, I burned 1,100 calories from exercise, 1,100. In March 17th, a 17-mile week, I burned 2,600 calories. So the difference between the two typical weeks is 1,500 calories burned more in a typical March week than a January week. And that works out to about 200 calories per day burned more in March. I'm exercising and burning 200 more calories a day more in March. So have you seen those shows on TV like The Biggest Loser or Chris Powell's Extreme Weight Loss Makeover show? The contestants will step on the scale after just a week, even sometimes after just a couple days of hardcore exercise that these trainers make them do, and they'll lose some weight. There'll be some weight loss. So you think for me, 5+ weeks of stepping up my exercise to burning 200 more calories a day, I should see some lean gains as well. Wait, really, right? 5 weeks compared to like 1 week? I should have some weight loss. Well, I lost nothing, guys. 0. On the day of the race, I still weighed 179 pounds. Today, I still weigh 179 pounds. My normal winter, even though we're in spring, I'll probably be below 175 again in the summer, but that's just what happens to me. 179 pounds in the wintertime. All that extra exercise did nothing. So how do those guys on TV do it? Well, what the producers don't really make a big deal about is there's a bunch of calorie restriction going on behind the scenes. So how about me? Some might say, well, the reason why you maintained your weight despite all the exercise is that you were eating more food to compensate for the extra exercise. And I've thought about this, and I seriously doubt it. And here's why. If you remember the video I put out about a month or two ago about it's a recipe demo, how I make my breakfast smoothie every morning. Well, if you remember how many bananas I put in when I stopped filling them up, it was only because I could put no more into the Vitamix. There's no more room. I have all my bananas and berries in there, and I stop at about 1,300 calories I calculated out. And that's what I do every day, no matter if I'm training a lot or a little bit. So my breakfasts were always the same after my runs, and the rest of the meals for the day, usually Angie would make them, and she still makes the same amount of food no matter if I'm exercising a lot or less, and I eat the same portions of food no matter if I'm training a lot or training a little bit. So I don't think my weight stayed the same because I was eating more, keeping that balanced equation throughout. No, it has nothing to do with that, guys. I'm telling you, it's all about lifestyle choices. So let me be absolutely clear, guys. I don't want anyone to think that I'm advocating a lifestyle lifestyle with no exercise. No, far from it. I try to get out there every day. I think it's super important to get blood flowing and oxygen to all parts of your body. It's super important as far as having a happy, healthy lifestyle. And that's what they don't show you on these TV shows, because they themselves, the producers of these shows, have no idea about healthy lifestyle. They're all about calorie restriction. That's how you can lose a lot of weight in a short amount of time. If you starve yourself, right, you just get thin really quickly. And that's what looks good on television as far as weight loss shows go. They'll never have a show like ours where we have a high carb, low fat, vegan diet, because that simply takes time to get your ideal body weight. Like in my case, if you saw my weight loss videos, it took years, and that's going to make for a really boring TV show to show slim, gradual weight loss over a long period of time. So if you want to be healthy and you want to have your ideal body weight, follow the kind of diet that we're advocating here, a high raw till 4 vegan diet with low salt and no oil. And that will naturally get you a slim body, no calorie restriction, and not having to kill yourself at the gym or whatever you got to do to like burn massive calories. You don't have to burn massive calories. Just a little bit of exercise a day is all you need. On an average, maybe 30, 40 minutes a day. I average about, maybe, if you look at my Strava, depending on the time of year, about maybe 3 to 4 hours a week. That's all I got to do to have this slim 179-ish pound in the wintertime body. So that's it, guys. Don't exercise your butts off. You're wasting your time. You're just killing yourself needlessly. So post your questions and comments down below. What do you think about this? Have you had a similar experience like this where you've exercised yourself to death? Not that I did. And you lost pretty much no weight whatsoever. And subscribe up here for more vegan weight loss tips and recipes from Happy Healthy Vegan. So until next time, guys, as I'm going to do, keep it carved, baby. Keep it carved.
It's a